welcome to my first Q&A. I recently released my debut EP, Could I Be the One? And I realized I haven't really given the opportunity for you guys to really get to know me. I really hope you guys like this. So I'll just jump into it with the first question. Why did I move to Nashville? So if you've been following me on Instagram recently, you saw that I moved to Nashville for the semester. I'm currently a senior at the University of Miami, down in Florida, and I decided to take the semester off because I got an internship at a record label here, and I realized there's more opportunity for me to learn music here than at UMiami. I kind of taken all the classes I could have that would help me, and there's no better way of learning something by doing it. So in such a city where music is literally everywhere. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing the internship during the week. I'll be doing some artist stuff, trying to meet new writers to write with, and really pursue both sides of the industry and see where it takes me. The next question, where do I see myself in 3 years? That's a good question. I think if I'm doing anything music related, I'll be happy. I was a little nervous moving here because I only know a few people. My life is still in Miami or New York, not really here. But just the fact that music's around, I feel really comfortable, and it kind of taught me that music is that one thing in life that makes me passionate. That's what I'm passionate about, and if I'm not doing that, then something's wrong in life. Next question. Who is my favorite artist right now? That's a good question. I think my favorite artist right now would probably be Corey Harper. My friend about 2 or 3 years ago sent me the song California Sun, and like the first time I heard it, it like changed my life. Like that was my most listened to song that year. It was top something percent of Corey Harper's fans. I pretty much love every song he's put out, and he incorporates all the different genres of music that I like. Pop, folk, country, like it all blends into this really cool sound that I'm really inspired by, and it moves me. I think the table is shaking, so if this is a little shaky, I apologize. Another one I would say really inspires me is Shawn Mendes. I used to watch his covers of him doing like Summertime Sadness, Sweater Weather, Say Something, and I would teach myself how to sing off those videos. He wasn't afraid to put himself out there, and it paid off for him. And that's not something unique to him. Almost every artist is not afraid. If any artist actually was afraid to put themselves out there, they wouldn't be where they are. So every artist is brave, and you should really think about that when you're criticizing someone. Is they're being vulnerable with you, so don't necessarily hate on them, because it takes a lot to do what an artist does. Sorry to go on a rant there, but next. Artists that inspire my style. Miley Cyrus really inspires me, going off of that thing I was saying about people not being afraid to put themselves out there no matter how much hate they get. Miley Cyrus is just the perfect embodiment of be you, and everything will fall into place. I also love her sound. I love how she kind of borders the country sound with a pop, and she can and rock even, like she can do anything and be the best at it. So she really inspires me. Kelsey Ballerini. I love her writing. It's really good. I love the things she writes about. She's just really cool, and everybody should go listen to her. The way she writes, there's this one song she wrote called The Little Things, and I just love that song because it's all about little things adding up, and I'm someone who like thinks about when I'm with someone, like every little thing, how it affects them. I'm an overthinker, but you can also see how the overthinking, that song validates that overthinking, where it's like, let me just pull up the lyrics. I'm not going to try and botch it. That would be disrespectful to such a work of art. It's when we're in a crowded room, you put your hand on my back, and waiting on me in the morning with my coffee black. Like just doing tiny little things, like making coffee in the morning, just showing you attention. But those little things that I would overthink, it's kind of validating that someone writes about how much they like that. And so it's really cool. I'm really inspired by her. And Division is also, they're kind of like an R&B group duo signed to OVO. Hallucination, such a good song. The Line, such a good song. Their production and voice just really inspires me. Same with Labyrinth. It actually inspired me to write a song, which we'll talk about later. But would I ever experiment with genre? Actually, now is the perfect time to talk about it, because that's the next question. What would be outside of my comfort zone? I would totally experiment with different genres. This EP, Could I Be the One, kind of was all pop, and after that I kind of decided, wait, there's other genres and other things I'm inspired by, and I don't like being, I'm afraid of being stuck to one genre. I don't want to be just stuck to pop. I love pop, and pop gets a lot of hate that I think it doesn't deserve, but there's beauty in all different types of genres, and so I'm kind of leaning into a more acoustic sound, a more stripped back, guitar-y sound. I'm also leaning into more experimental, like a labyrinthy, euphoria sound. I'm just inspired by it all, and I think it'd be really cool to experiment with that. And those are 2 songs I'm actually working on right now. What would be considered outside my comfort zone? I would say rock. One of the genres I love listening to is like that surf indie rock, that upbeat, like beachy music you listen to. And I love it, and I love listening to it, but I just would blank, and I would not feel comfortable writing a song in it, and that's something I wish I was more, and I'm really trying to make myself more comfortable with that. So I think that would be outside my comfort zone, but if I am able to do that, I would be really proud of myself. And so, next question. Dream collaboration. This is a good question. There are so many different artists I would collaborate with. Patrick Joni, Corey Harper, Noah Kahn. I would love to collaborate with any of them. Miley Cyrus, I would love to collaborate with her. So if you're watching this, I'd love to write a song with you. Same with Kelsey Ballerini. I haven't posted any of it, but I spent years trying to write a verse, Guy's perspective of Homecoming Queen. You know what? I think I'm going to finish it up and post it on TikTok, because I would love to write with her. I think being in a writing session with her would be like the most fun thing. And also, another dream collaboration of mine would be Surfaces. And something about Surfaces' positivity and that beachy vibe that I like. It would just be an ultimate dream to work with them. What's going on with the EP cover? Okay, yeah. So I actually posted a story earlier about this, about the confusion with that. So basically, when I uploaded the song to the distributor I use, United Masters, I uploaded the EP with a different album cover because I didn't have one set. But I wanted to give it enough time for playlisting and stuff. And so I uploaded this picture that is what it is now, and I liked it, but it wasn't the one I ended up going with when I announced that I was releasing that EP. I did it with a different picture. It was me and my friend making peace signs in the shadow in Miami on Key Biscayne. And I guess when I switched it was too late because the song already got uploaded to all the platforms like iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Audiomack. Like on all those platforms, the song was already there before it became public. And I just think I was too late with that, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it the way it is. I already got some positive feedback on the picture. People have been saying they like it, and then trending on Audiomack. And I think at this point it's better to just be consistent. And if people like the picture, I don't see a problem. I hope that covers things up. I might be making a bigger deal about this than it actually is, and that's honestly probably, I'm 90% certain that I'm making this a bigger deal. But when you work on this stuff, like every little detail matters. So I'm sorry if that was a rant that you didn't care about. I also said like I overthink things. So, is there a music video coming with side-eye emojis? Honestly, the answer to that is no. That doesn't mean I'm not open to doing one. I just have been trying to focus on other things. I feel like a music video right now, I don't really have the budget for it, and I'm not really a video director, so it'd be really hard for me to plan that. But if there are any video directors watching this or film people that would love to collaborate and do a music video, I would totally be down to work with you and figure something out, because I think music videos are really cool and it's a really important tool to have when you're promoting music. The next question, do I like crumble cookies? I never had one, so I'm sorry if that offended whoever asked this. I really just haven't had one. I'm open to trying one, but I've just never been like, I'm craving a crumble cookie right now. And I have a sweet tooth. I'll eat sweet candies all day long. I'll eat ice cream all day long. But I don't really crave like dessert stuff, except there's this one place in Miami called Fireman Derek's, which I really, really love. And that's the only time I'm like craving like cake or a cookie or something. But if you want to have crumble cookies with me, if you want to send me one, I'm all open to doing a review for it. Crumble cookies if you're watching. Favorite songs in rotation right now? That is a good question, and let me go on repeat right now to answer that accurately, because I always blank on this question. We had to answer this in my internship orientation the other day, and I blinked, and I was the last one to go. I had the most time thinking about it, and I just blinked, and I want to be accurate here. I would say Take It Slow by Connor Smith. That song is so good. Everything about the song is good. I love the way it's written. It just takes you on one date. The whole song is just taking you on a date, and the whole point is taking it slow, don't rush, enjoy the moment. And that's something I constantly tell myself is I need to stop worrying about the future. I need to stop overthinking the past. I just need to live in the present, take it slow. Everything's gonna be okay. Unfortunately, they split, but Beso by Rosalia and Raul Alejandro, I love that song, and I still listen to it sometimes. And I tried really hard to not let that song be affected by what happened, because the song is still really beautiful, really sweet, and they meant it at the time, and so I still see the beauty in it. Perfume by Del Watergap, such a good song. Hurting Kind by Del Watergap. Del Watergap's amazing. I recently found him a few months ago. My friend is a big fan, and she sent me his stuff, and I just can't stop listening to it. Huge fan. Del Watergap, if you're watching this, I would love to write with you too. I'd love to meet you. You just inspire me. I'm going to see you in Nashville, so I can't wait to. Ease My Mind by Arlo Mack, such a good indie surf rock song. So good. The guitar solo at the end, so good. Dial Drunk. Oh, and then Latin Mafia, this band, I think they're based out of Mexico. Más Humano or No Digas Nada or Ciudad de las Luces, any of their songs actually. Se Fue la Luz. I can go on forever. I love their music, and everybody should go check them out. They're such a cool, unique sound that I don't really hear that much, and it's great. And it was actually funny, one of my friends who was an A&R intern at the record label I worked for over the summer, she found Latin Mafia, and we kind of bonded over how much we both like it, and we're just like the biggest fans of you guys. So Latin Mafia, if you're watching this, I love you. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm listening to right now. Any new music coming soon? I want to say yes, but I also want to say not for a little bit, just because I still want to give all my attention to the Could I Be the One EP. But I want to say by the end of the year, I can't promise anything, but by the end of the year, there should definitely be new music. Hopefully by October, that's what I'm shooting for, but definitely by the end of the year, I think something will come out. And a whole new chapter of music will come out too, so I'm really excited about that. And then what's next, kind of going off of that, I want to be, while I'm here in Nashville, it's a new city, there's so much opportunity here for music, and it's really inspiring that there is so much opportunity here. So I want to meet as many people as I can. I want to write with different people, learn, make connections on the business side, with artists, with producers, and just make new music, learn as much as I can, and just become more well-rounded. I'm living the moment of this EP. I was trending on Audiomack at number 2 for a day, and I have almost 40,000 streams on that one platform in less than a week, and so I'm really just riding this high and this wave of Could I Be the One, and I'm excited for what's next, but I'm also excited to live in this moment right now. So yeah, that's kind of it. Thank you for watching, and again, thank you for supporting me in my artist journey, and my DM is always open, so if you have any questions or anything you want to say to me, feel free to message me. I love interacting with you guys. So yeah, peace.